Hi all, welcome. I'll loiter for a little bit and wait for a few of you to arrive. I thought we'd discuss this new star sign, and I'm curious to see what your thoughts are on it. I'm well aware of what my thoughts are on it. Yeah, I'm not buying it myself. And there's reasons I'm not buying it. But if we get a few of us in here, we'll have a little chat, maybe pull a few cards, and then we'll have a discussion on it and see. I find it hard to believe myself, and the fact that star signs will be changing. It's something that is not sitting right with me, and the reason it's not sitting right with me. Hey, Juju, thank you, darling. You're such an angel. You're like whoosh straight in. I'll never give you a proper time or anything. Hi, Cherie. How are you, my lovely? It's good to see you guys. Good to see you. Please share this if you want to, or if you don't mind. I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, we're going to discuss this new star sign today. This how'd you say it? Ophiuchus. Anne Marie, hello, darling. Lovely to see you. Oh, my little family. I love it when you all come and join in and say hello. I get to see you and have a little chat with you, and some adult conversation, so to speak, instead of just teenager upstairs. But anyway, okay, so this new star sign, which sort of shrinks Scorpio down to about 6 days, I think it is. I'm not buying it. And the reason I'm not buying it is because when astrology first came about, way back, it was about energies people could feel. It was about constellations they could see with the naked eye. Well, obviously NASA have discovered this one. So this is a technological discovery of a constellation. Well, if you ask NASA about astrology, their views on it are a bit dim, to say the least. So I'm perceiving it like this, and others may agree with me, others may not. I'm not a fully trained astrologer or anything like that, but how I work with energies. I get energies from the cards when I'm doing readings. I get energies from photos, energies from people that have passed on, and things like that. To me, this 13th star sign makes no sense. And the reason this 13th star sign makes no sense to me is because if it has taken technology in order for us to see it, then the energies it shares aren't close enough to actually affect us. And your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, they will all affect you because of the energies they emit and send out. Omit, that's the wrong word. But the energies they send out. Okay, so if it has taken technology in order to see it, then as far as I'm concerned, the energies from that constellation are not strong enough to hit us and actually affect us. Now, for example, that's why we're all living on Earth. If we were living... Thank you, Juju. Yes, big pile of poop. If we were living on Pluto, for example, now I can't tell you how far NASA can see at the moment because I don't know. I don't work at NASA. But if we were living on Pluto and we had the technology we have to see this new constellation on Pluto, I'm sure we would discover millions of constellations. So if we were living on Pluto, instead of there being like 12 star signs, you might actually find there's more or there's less, because we might lose some of the constellations that are closer to us here on Earth, because the energies of those constellations that affect us on Earth the energies don't transfer as far as Pluto. Are you catching my drift? Making sense? Basically, look at every constellation, every sun sign, all the way through, Aries all the way through to Pisces. Look at them as little beams of light that shine down on Earth with energy, okay, with energies, with spiritual, astrological, cosmic energy, however you want to look at it, however you want to word it. All right, if you're on Pluto, Aries, for example, or even Gemini, for example, the energies from that constellation may not reach Pluto, so therefore them two signs are gone, they're out the window. but there may be other constellations there, and the energies may be different, and the energies we may find may be really random mixes, like there might be a constellation that gives off energies which is part Gemini, part Aries, or part Capricorn, part Leo. Imagine Leo and Capricorn together. But yeah, you know, like, and they might have those sort of energies, and that's what they would give out. So personally, like I said, I'm not buying it. I'm refusing to change to 13 just because NASA have decided they want to jump on the astrological bandwagon. And I'll tell you why they want to do that as well, is because everything that has been going on at present, I feel, the pandemic, this global pandemic and everything, it's like the world got too big for its boots with technology, and with the way we've been treating nature, with the way we've been treating animals, like flora, fauna, the whole lot. The way we've been treating it, we've been getting so technological in our day-to-day lives, she says, streaming live on YouTube. But it's, we were doing ourselves and our planet and everything involved in it an injustice. So New Age, I think, is all this New Age stuff, like tarot reading, like spiritualism and all of that. I feel this is going to make a really big comeback, and this is going to make an even bigger comeback this time round, because of the pandemic. I feel this pandemic that we're going through at the moment is, and I was saying this to the beautiful Jacqueline of Universal Intuition, her channel on YouTube, and the beautiful Ree from TMRW Tarot on Instagram. They're two really good friends of mine, and we have a little girly chat every so often. And we were saying that we all kind of believe and agree that this pandemic is like the labour pains of us going into a new era. Now, I watched something very, very interesting. Good boy. I watched something very, very interesting the other day from Alison Dubois. Many of you may know her. And she and that Tom, not Tom, is his name Tom? I forgot the guy's name, but he's always with her on her videos. And they were saying that the 21st of, hello, where's Emily? That's where Emily is. And there's Barley. Hello, Barley. Good boy. Now get off my phone, boys. Don't start. Don't start. Hadi. Guess who says hello to you? Blondie. Sorry, everyone. Say hello, Blondie. Hello, Blondie. Oh, was that a kiss for Blondie? There you go. Good boy. Go over there a minute. We were saying this pandemic is like labour pains, okay, of the world moving into a new era. And this is very, very much confirmed for me, because I didn't know this until I watched this video by, like I said, Alison Dubois, that furry mouth, that on the 21st of December this year, I haven't double checked to see if the moon's in the right place for it to actually be on the 21st, but let's say it is. There is these two planets, and I forgot what ones are, but they are going from Capricorn, where they've been stuck for 200 years, into Aquarius. Now, Aquarius, as a lot of people will say, is very, very forward thinking. It's quite a spiritual sign. Some people call it alien Aquarius, okay, because it is like out of this world, very, very cosmic. And as some of you may or may not be old enough to remember, there was this song. I can't sing it because they'll do me for rights. The Dawning of Aquarius. Okay, and there is. The last time something like that happened, right, like the dawning of Aquarius, so to speak, was in the 60s, which is when I was born. You are Juju, I'm afraid. Sorry, had to be said. Was in the 60s when all flower power and peace, love, and just everyone love everyone came out, and more veganism and vegetarianism and stuff like that came into existence. And if you look back through history, you'll see certain times where this happened, and there was always something major happened in the world first, something that should have brought the majority of people to their knees, but actually gave us strength. And it gave us strength through the positive things like compassion, love, understanding, patience, and all of those sort of things. So I feel NASA have realised we're reaching one of those timelines. They've realised that the spiritual side of things is going to be the way to go. And this has probably made them quite nervous. I mean, again, this is all my opinion, but this has kind of made them quite nervous to the point of having to get on that bandwagon for lack of economy, or so they don't lose all their money, or something like that. I mean, I'm sure, I mean, NASA feel free to ring me and tell me that I'm talking a pile of crap. I don't care. I'm entitled to my opinion. I live in a free country, and that is my opinion on it all. But what do you guys think? What are your views and your opinions on this new star sign? Do you feel we should change it and make it 13, or do you feel like I do that the energies just aren't close enough? They're not enough to affect us. The fact that, you know, we've had to use technology to discover it, because I can guarantee you that the universe is infinite. So the different amount of constellations out there and possible star signs, moon signs, sun signs, rising signs, etc., is infinite, absolutely infinite. But how many of those energies can actually affect us in the place where we are? What do you think, guys? I'm curious to see your comments. I'm very curious to see your comments. If you're on this live, obviously speak now. If you're watching this on the rerun, then please leave me a comment below, because I'd love to see. I'd really like to read through all the comments, and then we all have another second discussion on it and see where it is. The real Cherie, no, agree, it's poop low. I won't change now. Yeah, I agree as well. Sticking to 12 for you, Juju, as well. Yeah, no, I do. I just can't see how it can affect us if it took that level of technology to see it or to discover it. And to be honest, I heard about this ages ago. Years ago, I heard about this 13th star sign. And I mean, it could very well be that, as we know, the world orbits the sun, you know, and then the galaxy in the Milky Way, and blah, 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 you know, it's all in its own little space. And it could very well be that things are moving slightly. Do you know what I mean? So therefore, maybe we are stepping away from some constellations that don't have the same gravitational pull, you know, and therefore moving into new constellations and new energies. And to be honest, that again wouldn't really surprise me, with everything that is going on in the world, and the fact that the energies that are just present at the moment, you know, that wouldn't surprise me either. But it wouldn't be that quick. I don't feel it would be that quick. I've been a believer so far, and I will be a believer so time. Balance it out. Yes, definitely, Anne-Marie, definitely. So yeah, that's my views on it anyway. That is my two penneth. I think what I might do next time is, yes, you stay being an alien, Juju. You stay being an alien. Well, but the thing is, I mean, I was discussing this with a friend. I actually got to go out for lunch today with a friend. She's in my bubble. In England, if you're a single parent or you live on your own, you're allowed to bubble with another household now. So because there's me, Langley, and just the dogs, a good friend of mine, Verna, and I'm in her bubble now. We're bubble house. So that means I can go in her house, she can come in my house, and all of that. So we just went for lunch in a little cafe in this, because I live in a new town now, and we went in there and just had a bit of lunch. And I was like, I said, we're here. I said, and we used to do this all the time. I said, but this feels really bizarre. Sitting there and like people coming over with plastic on their faces, giving us menus and things like that. It was just, I said, I want to relax and enjoy it. I said, and I'm enjoying your company, but I said, it just feels weird. It just feels so bizarre now to go out for lunch, and yet I was doing it all the time before, all the time. But yeah, it has been bizarre. Has it been affecting you guys? Has it been your end? What have you got? Anne-Marie, how's it going for you where you live? Because you're in a different country from us. I know Montenegro it's a tiny little country. It used to be part of Yugoslavia. And they had, I think it was 374 cases, and people died, and then COVID left. And then they opened their borders, like partially, just to some people. Some countries, you had to have positive COVID results of less than 25 people per 100,000 people. So England was way off their list of people that could go in, and so were a few other countries. But so they only opened to a small amount of countries, and they've now got a second wave, and they've already gone way over 600 in a matter of, well, 2-3 weeks. Yeah, 2 or 3. Well, probably not even that. Yeah, about 2 weeks since that. Yeah, 2-3 weeks. Yeah, about that. And so they've already doubled their first wave just by opening their borders a little bit. I went shopping today and put a mask on. I was melting, which wasn't fun. No, yeah, I wear a mask every time I go in. I've always worn a mask every time I go into a shop because, as you know about my mum and my underlying health issues, people here forget to distance now and no mask. It's worrying. It's really hard to know what to do, isn't it, Anne-Marie? Well, should we doing the same thing since before it started, just in case? Just an increase. Yes, I'm sure, Cherie, you've got tons and tons of extra parcels. I think Amazon and eBay and things like that online are just flooring the market at the moment. Absolutely flooring it. What? Oh, you're not even getting to see friends or family? Because I've only just started seeing my friends again. You know, well, 1 or 2 of them. Well, Verna's got a really big garden, so we go sit in her garden. And we're all like 2 meters away from each other. So, you know, we have bingo. We play bingo. I've reached that age. We play bingo. Someone was following me in Blonde the other week, and they were getting too close, so I coughed and scared them away. Yeah, I know I shouldn't encourage it at all, but I find smoking keeps people away, and I cough regularly because of my hay fever. So that tends to keep people away. But I did growl at someone the other day because they literally stepped up behind me while I was getting ham out the fridge in the grocery store. And I sort of stood up, turned around, and literally headbutted them. They were that close, and I just went, oh, I didn't mean to. And they were like, oh, I don't know why they were so close to me. I got to see one friend yesterday first. Yeah. Well, this is the first lunch Verna and I have had in 5 months. And the first time, let me think, it was 3 months before I saw any of them face to face. For over 3 months, the only other adults or people I saw were people I didn't know queuing to get in and out of shops. I didn't see any of my friends, but we've all been video calling and doing the quizzes and things like that. So that's not been too bad. It's not been too bad. Yeah, it has been tough. The other thing I have noticed, though, that when me and my friends get together now, it's like, it's not that we've forgotten our social etiquette because, you know, we're all classy ladies, but we have kind of forgotten how to talk and listen, you know, how to hold a conversation, like the flow of a conversation now is very, very different. I think where we've all been apart so long, we've just been in our own little family units, or in my case, 2 dogs and 1 teenager who speaks to me when he needs food. You know, it's all got, we go out on lunch every week. Yeah. See, they've only just opened up the cafes here, Anne-Marie. Haven't they, Juju? When was it? Last week? Got on the lot. You're in a city though, real Cherie, aren't you, darling? Has it been tougher there? Because that's where my son's school is as well, and some of them have gone back, but I told the school they can wait till September and I'll reevaluate the situation and decide if he's coming back or not. So I don't care what Boris says. Oh God, shall I pull some cards while we're here? Did nothing close at all, Anne-Marie? Because in Montenegro, they've done their first wave by curfew. You were allowed out during the day. You had to wear a mask, though. And I know it's the same in Turkey. You've got to wear a mask in Turkey. But they, in Montenegro, you had to be home by 5 in the evening, and you weren't allowed out till 7 the following day. And then also the, what was it? On a Saturday, you had to be home by 1 in the afternoon and weren't allowed out until Monday. So you had to stay in all Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, all Sunday night, and then you were allowed out. And so, really, Anne-Marie, so have there not been many cases there then? So you nothing, all business as usual, everyone walking around as usual, no changes, no shutdowns, no lockdowns, no. Yeah, 2 weeks since restaurants opened. That's right. Yeah. Oh yeah, because it was American Independence Day when they opened, and I was like, I ain't going nowhere. 10 people distance, but I've only been once. Yes, it does it, and it's all pedestrianised, isn't it, in the centre of where you live? Maybe you're a lot better behaved than us English. That's true. We're not that good. Really, so many cases and yet no lockdown. Are you all having to wear masks and that when you go out, or what are they telling you? See, I find it fascinating how different it is in different countries as well. I'm finding that really interesting and quite, yeah, how different it is, how countries are dealing with. My cousin's got a cousin in Tasmania, and they basically said no one in or out, and they're doing pretty well on that. But you know, no reason, no one in or out. End of story. All right, let's pull some cards while we're here. Let's do a general, just a general for the world, and see where we're at. Interesting. 6 of Pentacles. Sharing too much, being too generous. Yeah, like I said, there's definitely a change in the atmosphere. I've just pulled out 3 cards as a general for, like, you know, the general populace, so to speak. And we got the 6 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, followed by the Lovers. And I find this quite fascinating because the 6 of Pentacles talks about being very, very generous. It can talk about money slipping through your fingers. Well, obviously, with the economy the way it is at the moment, that new deck of cards, by the way. With the way the economy is at the moment, there is money slipping through fingers. There, you know, not everyone's been losing money hand over fist. But we then got the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is someone who is very, like I said, compassionate, very compassionate person. Someone who takes action in a very, very loving way, very romantic way. So I would say that this is saying, like I said, the world at the moment is going through this god awful labour pains. Do you know what I mean? In order to be reborn into this new, and I don't think it's going to be hippie, but I do feel it is going to be more compassionate, more loving. There's going to be a bit more understanding and things like that. And then we got the Lovers, as we know, which is very much a soulful energy. Soulful energy card. I mean, it can talk about a love decision, but I do feel for some, in some ways, I mean, it's beautiful in this deck, the Lovers. Look at that. Isn't it stunning? I do feel in some ways this is going to be talking about more people giving more love than they have before to people they may not have been given love, they may not have given or shared love with before. But I also feel there is going to be some sort of divide where there are going to be some people who are going to embrace this new compassion and this new understanding, and then there is going to be some people where they're just not having it. They're more along the 80s line of, you know, life's a rat race, and I've got to win the race. You know, the all the big shoulder pads, and this hasn't got shoulder pads, just the way I'm sitting. But yeah, all the shoulder pads and business and money and business and money and career, business, money, career, business, money. So I think the world is going to split into 2. I mean, obviously there'll be flutterings around the edges, but I do feel it is going to be split into 2 somehow with regards to that. Oh, do you, Thomas? Ah, small world. Small world. Yeah, my cousin's out there, bless him. And my uncle and my aunt. There's a few of them out there. We've got family everywhere. I've got family in China. I know, don't shoot me, but I have. Yeah, got family everywhere. America, Ireland, Turkey, Montenegro, you name it, they're there. We get around a lot. We do get around. Oh, so yeah, that's what I feel. That's what I feel. And like I said, the cards have pretty much confirmed what I was saying. Okay, anybody want to say anything else? Anyone got any questions or anything like that? Have you got anything to say, Fizz? Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be more on the hippie side as well, because it got to the point this world where I feel this world got to the point where it was you didn't need an excuse or a reason to hate. Hate was just accepted. Being horrible to each other was just accepted. It was a given. Do you know what I mean? But to show love or compassion, it would be, well, why are you doing that? Why should that be questioned? Why should love be questioned? Why should compassion be questioned? Yet, you know, like shouting at someone, losing people, stressing out, road rage, all of that is perfectly acceptable and never questioned, never ever questioned. And yet love and being nice and so I'm really hoping it does go that way, and I'm really hoping more people fall into that category. You know, not just that, because as well, with regards to us as a species, with the amount of autism you have now and all the other bits and pieces, I do feel we are also evolving as a species, because I don't think we can go any further the way we are, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. My great-great-grandfather was a colonel in the... Oh, wow, Thomas. Wow, that's amazing. My great... No, hang on. Was it my great-grandfather or my great-great-grandfather? I think it was my... He was a prospector in America. And he was... Yeah, he went out there for the gold rush and all of that malarkey. And he was one of the first people to get on with Native Americans. He had quite a few Native American friends. He and them actually got on really, really well. So when I watch cowboy films and I see that they're clashing, I'm like, not my family. Not my family. They got on really well. Juju, so much negativity. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like, Juju, you're so right there. Yeah, too much negativity. I've had it myself just for being nice. It's true. Sometimes if you're being nice or you're kind to someone, that especially if they're of the opposite sex as well, other people think that you're trying to get in with them or something like that. It's ridiculous that you get shamed or ridiculed or told off for showing basic human decency. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Oh, I'll give you a quick reading, Anne-Marie, if you want, darling. What the world needs... No, not allowed to sing. COVID, not allowed to sing during COVID. But yeah, that's a good song, Juju. I like that. We should hope people will be more compassionate. Let's say, I do hope so. I hope so. Come on then, there's 5 of you in here. Who wants a card? A few cards while we're here. And then I've got to go plant my bell peppers because my seedlings have grown and I need to transfer them into a pot. Decided to grow, yeah, some fruit and veg. Okay, let's have a look. Sick of people thinking I'm weird for being in love. Yeah, no, I agree. I totally agree with you, Juju. I do. It's ridiculous that, like I said, being kind, compassionate, showing love, showing understanding, or anything like that is so just so taboo for some reason. It's ridiculous. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Anne-Marie. Thank you, darling. I'm embarrassed now. Embarrassed. Right, Anne-Marie, I will do you, and then Cherie, I will do you. Hopefully Juju's writing this down for me because she knows with my little menopausal brain I'm likely to forget. Oh, do you want to hear the most exciting news? The most exciting news. Getting my hair done on the 23rd. So excited. So excited. I'm like thrilled. Never seen a woman so excited about getting her hair done. Get my hair done. Can he wait? Can he wait? Oh, all right, Anne-Marie, let's see what we've got. Oh, you want that one? Okay. Oh, Something is heading your way, something you have been waiting for. Patience has been a virtue here, Anne-Marie. We've got the Three of Wands. Okay. This is, as they say, waiting for your ships to come in sort of card. So we've got something coming your way. Interesting. This is something you've been hoping for, but I think it is something that you may have been hoping for so much in the past. You actually, I don't want to say made yourself ill, but you got yourself to the point where you couldn't sleep at night. It was either overexciting you or it was making you rather anxious. Now, the reason I'm saying it could be one or the other is because this card does talk about anxiousness, but I am well aware that the body itself cannot tell the difference between excitement and anxiety. It's our brain that chooses whether we're anxious or whether we're excited, and it's our frame of mind that actually chooses that. But our physical body has exactly the same chemical release and exactly the same physical responses to the adrenaline, etc., for both. So I feel this is, you have been patiently waiting for something. Could be an Aquarium, but you've been patiently waiting for something or some situation, something you have been hoping for, dreaming for, probably wishing for quite a while, and to the point where, like I said, you've either got so overexcited you've not been able to sleep, or you've got yourself into a bit of a state about it, honey. But I feel this is coming now. Oh yeah, don't talk to me about fibro. My father, our weather has been so shit. Like one day it's 24, then, and all right, girls, those of us that are in England. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining, darling. How are you? You all good? You all good? Good. Yeah, our weather's been changeable so much. My fibro has been. Oh, I know who you mean. Well, let's have a look and see if I can get anything else about Anne-Marie's DM. Let's look. Give me some info about this DM. It's really nice to have you here, Lisa. Lisa Morris, by the way, everyone, who you can see in the comments, taught herself to crochet. And she has made, I'm going to see if I can show you on my phone, she makes these absolutely adorable. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you might have seen it. Little crocheted figures in a little gown, okay, saying COVID survivor. And she very kindly done one for me, for my mum, who, as you know, has cancer. And she done one that represents my son with his hat. He wears this hat all the time. It's up there. And she's done that. And it was, and my mum loves it. It goes everywhere with her. Absolutely everywhere with her. Let's see if I can pull the pictures up and show you. Tell them a Gemini, I'm blonde. I'm in the middle of doing a reading and then I'm like, hang on a minute. Sorry, Anne-Marie, bear with us, darling. And what I love about them, can you see that, guys? Sorry, there's a bit of a glare, but can you see that? Lisa's crocheted that. But what I love about them is this. Look at the back. His little bum. I'm trying to shield it so you can see it. He's got a little bum because his gown's open. They're fab. Really, really reasonable as well. I absolutely love them. Love it. Okay, Anne-Marie, let's go back to your DM and see who. 8 of Cups. Right. Your DM is with someone else at the moment and they need to walk away there, and they're not quite there yet. It may take a little while. Bear with them. They're with someone else because there's the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the screen. I know, Juju, they're brilliant. When I say Juju, everyone, by the way, you should all know by now that that's Jessica Green, my my moderator, my lovely moderator. But aren't they brilliant? I absolutely love them. Love it. And because Lisa very lovingly, like, put it all in cellophane and that, Mum can actually take it in when she goes to have her chemo. So she's got like a little Langley's in there, a little, like her son. Sit next to her, she loves it. What are you doing about your dear? Oh, he's a water sign. If it's not a water sign, he is very, very much still waters run deep. And I'm not going to lie, and I don't think he's coming from another country, honey. I'm pretty sure of that now. He's not in your country. He is coming from another country because, like I said, I've got the 3 of Wands at the moment. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of water in there. And like I said, it represents your ships coming in. But I'm thinking it's talking literally now because there's King of Cups here, who is also a water sign. As we know, there's a boat in the background. And I feel it is, but he is either in the middle of finishing a relationship or something like that, but it's going to take him a little while. But he's a nice soul, very, very calm. He's very, very slow to anger, but when he does lose his temper, it is justified. He's not one just to flip a switch and lose, and like because he's stressed or anything like that. Very compassionate man. He is the calm of the storm. He is very, very much the calm of the storm. Oh, he's from Bosnia. So yeah, he could be a water sign. Anyway, try and remember your water signs, Lisa. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. He could be one of them. If not, he's the energies that I was just explaining to you. Yeah, the energies I was just explaining to you. Hi, Kelly. How are you, my darling? So lovely to see you. How's your foot? Your ankle, I should say. How's that? How's that doing? Is that all right? I hope it's not doing too bad. We've been chatting, Kelly, about this new star sign. Well, I've been chatting. Langley, I'm doing live, darling. No, no one can see because I'm on the sofa. You can come down and go to the kitchen. If you could just do it quietly, please. Or just go back into your room and sulk. I don't mind. I forgot what I was saying now. What was I saying? Oh my God, Twilight Zone. But yes, if he's not a water sign, then he's definitely those energies I said to you, and he is coming, but he's got to emotionally step away from something. And I feel whatever it is he's emotionally got to step away from and move away from. It's going to take a little while. Bear with him. Bear with him, because I think because he's very much a still waters run deep person, and he is much more affected inside than shows on the outside, it's actually harder for him than you may realise. All right, my lovely, not that you're silly, I'm not saying that, I'm just saying it may, it may be along those lines. Oh, I'm pleased to hear you on the mend though, darling, Kelly. I'm pleased to hear that. Right, Cherie, let's see what we have for you, my lovely. By the way, we're all sitting on my sofa today, have you noticed? Keeping it chilled. Keeping it chilled. Oh, I see, Anne-Marie. Oh. She's a bit of a helicopter mum. Do you have that saying where you are? Some mothers, they tie their kids to their apron strings. She's one of those sort of mothers. Oh, I love the hearts. Thanks, Kelly. Hang on. For some reason it's no, and click. There we go. Now everyone else can see it. Yeah, I know, Anne-Marie, I know how you feel with that. My other half stuck in another country. He had his visa and everything ready. Everything was ready to go. All he had to do was sell some land and basically get on the plane. And then the lockdown happened, so he didn't get to sell the land. And now, because lockdown has lasted so long, he's got to reapply for his visa again because there's not enough time left on his passport now. If I see him before Christmas, I will be so impressed. So impressed. We are talking about finding a border that's open for both where I am and where he is at the moment. So say, for example, Spain opens its border to the country he's currently in, and England, where I currently am. We're going to fly over and meet there. Oh, thanks, Kelly. And I've not even touched an alcohol drink today. so facetious I am. Oh. Cherie, let's see what's going on here. We started off with the Hierophant. Hierophant, as we know, is someone who used to keep records. That's too many, but you want that one, okay? Okay, so why have I got to see him? Hang on, where's he go? Where'd he go? Oops. Sorry, I'm being told what cards to pull out as they're flipping. Yeah, the Hierophant, as we know, some people call it the marriage card. because the Hierophant talks very, very much about tradition and talks about, in the old days, the Hierophant was the one who used to keep all the medical records. Okay, so medical records, birth records, death records, things like that. They also used to be a bit, they used to practice medicine to a degree as well. But the Hierophant normally talks about someone or something that is very traditional or has been in your life a long time. Let's have a look. We then got the Ace of Wands and we got the Seven of Cups. So it's either like someone is trying to start something. There's too many, and I didn't like that one. I didn't like that one. You're not having that one because I don't think that's for you. Why? Okay, I've got 2 sevens here. 2 sevens normally talk about surprises as well. There is either a surprise get together or a surprise celebration or something like that, where this person is going to step into your life. But when this person steps into your life, though they're actually in the core quite stable, Cherie, though they're actually quite stable, something has been going on where they're a little out of sorts with themselves at the moment. It's almost like they're kind of spiritually dyspraxic at present. They're unsure what to do. They're very much in every aspect of their life going, okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This one stays, that one goes. And I don't know why I've said that, but it's sort of along like they're looking at every aspect of their life going, like, what stays, what goes. It's I don't want to say it's a rebirthing because it isn't a rebirthing. This is a conscious effort they're doing. This is a conscious, it's like they woke up one morning and said, right, I'm not happy with this, I'm not happy with that. This affects that affects this. This needs to change. So this is what the person who's coming your way is doing. It is, I think the other surprise is they're not going to be someone you would normally be interested in. It's going to catch you off guard. But inside, this person has the ability to be committed. They do, to commit to a relationship, and they are quite stable and solid within themselves. They may be Taurus. They may be Taurus. If not, they may have those energies. But yeah, I think you're going to, at some sort of get together or an impromptu get together. I'm not saying it's going to be a big house party or a rave or anything like that, because obviously during these times, things like that can't happen. But it is going to be a surprise. It's going to be some sort of surprise or last minute organized to get together. And it's going to surprise you that either you're interested in this person or this person is interested in you. But bear with them because they are having a full-on reshuffle, my darling. Okay. Kelly, while you're here, have my comments froze? Are you still here? I would like to read for you because you have given me some beautiful readings in the past. So I would really, really like to return the favour while you're here, my darling, if that's okay with you. Oh, brilliant. Thank you. I always like to check first, not go storming in. So, Kelly, what do you think about this 13th star sign? What are your thoughts on it? Like intuitively, spiritually, how do you feel, so to speak? Because we have been discussing that earlier on. Because if you're going to lay there, that's fine, but don't blow off. Okay, let's see what we've got for you, Kelly, darling. There's a blockage in someone around you, Kelly, at the moment. It's all right, I'm sorry you've missed the discussion. Scroll back once I've finished and it uploads or whatever, because supposedly they've improved my internet, my Wi-Fi, because it was pretty before they've improved it. But yeah, you can scroll back and have a look. There is someone around you with a blockage at the moment, my love. I feel it. Hang on a minute. What's going on here? Is someone within your tribe, your area, Kelly? Because I've got the 4 wands and I've also got the Knight of Pentacles. But this Knight of Pentacles is on a mission, and I feel it is on a mission that is taking him away from home. Just reading what you've put, Cherie. Oh, well, thanks for clarifying that, Cherie. I really appreciate that. Thank you, honey. You've got a reunion of old friends here as well. You've got, Kelly, this is quite nice, actually. We've got 2 knights. 2 knights normally represent a reunion of some description. We've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. I know I don't have to explain what star signs or anything those cards represent, because Kelly Tibbs does tarot as well. Beautifully on Instagram, I should say. Go and check her out. Go follow her. She's lovely, lovely lady. She's got the most amazing house. I want to steal her house. But anyway, that's another story. Yeah, I'd say here we've got some sort of reunion, because all the cards, as you can see, Kelly, and I hold them up in order for you, are good. We've definitely got a reunion, some sort of get together here. I feel it's someone you may not have seen for quite a while. But there is, again, at the same point, someone within your tribe has to go off and do something. And I feel it's a bit of a mission. It's something they've got to do, and they may not actually want to do it at the moment. It's intuitive tarot, Juju. Sorry. I know I just got these, Kelly. Aren't they lovely cards? But I'll show you the 3 of Swords in a minute. It's quite scary, the 3 of Swords. It's called the Lightseer deck. Oh, okay. Yeah. But I'm thinking, I don't think he really wants to at the moment. But there is a reunion, some sort of reunion coming very, very soon that kind of brings everything together. And I feel, I'm seeing, I know it sounds silly, but a big family pot. You know, like, what do you call them over there in the States? Crock pots. You know, like your crock pots, your slow cooking crock pots. I see really, really big one of them, and everything in it, and everyone's put into it and everyone's taking from it, if that makes sense. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for you. You got the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck as well, making choices. This is, I don't feel this is confusion. I feel this is making choices. I feel very much it may be that that your husband decides for some sort of career change or something now, so that he can spend more time within the family unit. You may be thinking of something along those lines, because I definitely see a reunion of some description, and there being a lot of happiness in the environment, within the home and tribe environment. Oh, honey, I know. We get my mum's scan results on Friday. We're waiting to find out. So, but she weren't meant to last this long, and yet she looks great. She went and picked up a wig today, and I said to her, Mum, you look about my age. So I do feel there's some sort of big pot involved here, though, Kelly, when you all get together. And like I said, I feel everyone's put in and everyone's taken out, but it's all very fair and even. All very fair and even. Oh, love her. I'll message you on Instagram, and I'll send you a picture of my mum. And she made me like, she went to pick her wig up. She got a red lipstick on. She's so classy, my mum. You know what I mean? She goes out. Nope, I may be bald here, but I'm doing the face, and she don't give up. Bless her. She's so strong, so strong. Oh, yeah, we'll swap pictures of our mums, Kelly, and we can send each other's mums loads of loves and hugs. But yeah, like I said, I feel there's some decisions in the making here. I do. Let me show you. Let me just hunt through, though, and show you the Three of Swords. Because, I mean, look at the Empress. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? But the Three of Swords, I've got to hunt through and find it for you now. Because it's... oh, Lordy, where are you? Because look, Three of Cups. I love that as well. That's beautiful. Come on, I know you're in here. Sorry, guys. Just sit and talk amongst yourselves while I find the Three of Swords. It's something. I mean, the Three of Swords isn't a pleasant card anyway, but it in this deck it makes you go. I've scanned right past it. Don't like it. Don't like it. I mean, that is. I mean, I won't lie. That is Three of Swords energy. That is. Oh, look, I've missed a load of comments because my thing's stuck. If I could actually take that out and put it over there and not have to use it in the deck, I'd be quite happy. But I mean, it is properly depicted. There's no disputing that it is properly depicted. I don't like it. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Which the card is. It is sad image and energy, and the anguish of that card. I mean, like I said, the depiction is bang on. It is bang on. Because look at the sun though. I'm alive. But yeah, all the other cards I'm all right with. All of them I'm all right with. But that Three of Swords for some reason really punches you right here. Really, really does. Right, was there anyone else? Who's that for? Oh, okay. Is there anyone else who would like a quick message before I go? Because I've been on in nearly an hour rambling away. Lisa, I'm gonna get if you're happy for me to, darling, let me give you a little reading to say thank you for the amazing work you've done. No, Juju, you can't. Of course you can. But if you don't mind, if I just do Lisa first, if Lisa wants one, because Lisa Morris, because like I said, I love those little. Oh, and I'd like to point out, right? I discovered Lisa's work on this group on Facebook. All right, tell him blonde. Okay. And all Lisa had done is put, these, I've just made this, blah, 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 blah. Nothing about selling, nothing about buying, nothing about anything like that. And all I said was, are you selling these in the comments? Well, it got me told off and Lisa put on a warning because I just asked, because supposedly it's not a selling page. And I thought, it was a simple question. I didn't say, can I buy one? It was, but yeah. So I got very protective of you, Lisa, didn't I? I went a bit maternal. All right, let's have a look. Let's get a reading for you, Lisa, and see where we're at. Hang on, one more Vegas shuffle, it says. Oh, dear. Yeah, I wasn't happy with that group, was I? It's like I find you, I kill you. Yeah, that's me. Oh, dear. See, I can't do injustice. I can't. I mean, and I was thinking to myself, in all honesty, we're all on lockdown. Surely admin have got better things to do than worry about. There's no reason people shouldn't be able to advertise what they're doing in lockdown. Everyone's trying to make ends meet. It's ridiculous. I got quite annoyed. You want both of them? Oh, I like this. We've got a lot of earth energy here for you. Your earth energies are Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. But we got the Seven of Pentacles jumping straight up to the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, followed by the Ace of Cups. Liking it. I think you might find, my lovely, that because the Seven of Pentacles is a very, very nurturing card. Okay, it is about you've laid the foundations, you've planted the seeds. Now it's time to feed the plant. You're, right, we're almost ready. You're almost ready for fruitation, so that you can pick what it is you need. All right, and then you're jumping to the Ten of Pentacles, which is having everything you need, having that abundance. And I feel what I feel is going on here is, I don't know if you're married or not, but what I feel is going on here is there is within your actual physical world, so to speak, in your 3D tangible world, there is a, I can't word it. Come on, find your words, find your words, find your words. Whatever you've been working on, it may very well be your quotient, but whatever it is you are working on will bring a new level of security. And I don't just mean financially. I feel there is a new level of security coming into your life, and this new level of security, and I do want to say self-esteem as well. Not confidence. There's a difference between confidence and self-esteem, and I do want to say self-esteem. Okay, there's a new self-esteem either with you or someone around you, which is really blossoming now and is really, really coming into its own. And when it does come into its own, it brings this, it could be an offer of a relationship, it could be an offer of a loving friendship, okay, but it brings something along those lines which puts you on a whole new emotional start, a new emotional voyage. I'm not buying that. Sorry, Lisa, I know you've just put I lack both. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying it. You're incredibly articulate. I feel your confidence is fine. I feel your self-esteem may be a little low, but there is a difference. But I'm telling you now, that's blossoming. Without a shadow of a doubt, your self-esteem is starting to blossom, and it may become a bit of a surprise for you, but you have actually been working on it and feeding it without actually knowing. Okay, and it is coming into fruitation, and your self-esteem is about to bloom, and it sets off this whole, it's not just a new relationship with yourself as well. It is a whole new emotional outlook from here on out. A whole new emotional outlook from here on out. Oh, hello, Ashley. Well, welcome. I'm really pleased to have you here. Thank you. Thank you for joining. So, yeah, that's what I feel. That is what I'm feeling for you, Lisa. And you got a King of Cups as well at the bottom of the deck. So if you're not in a relationship or anything, there is a male figure that has your best interest at heart. That does have your best interest at heart. Really? I was talking about you earlier. No, don't apologise for being late. It's probably still the early hours. Well, it's not early hours of the morning over there. Remember earlier on, guys, I said TMRW Tarot on Instagram. There she is. There she is. Do you want me to check, Lisa? I've just seen your comment. You're due surgery. I don't normally ask health questions, because it's a bit on boundaries, so to speak. But let's have a look. Right, I'm not actually going to ask health-wise. I'm going to ask, how can I word this? See, I can't ask health questions because I'm not a doctor, but I can see what energies are around you during the surgery. Okay, then it could be a male friend, or it could be someone with very calming energies. Someone who is, to be honest, actually, water signs can represent doctors. To be fair, because it's a caring profession. You know, air signs tend to represent things like teachers, like teachers, lawyers, stuff like that. Water signs are more on the caring profession. You know, they could be childminders, vets, doctors, things like that. Earth signs are normally like your entrepreneurial type businesses, and your ones are normally creative, so like artists, singers, things like that. people in the dramatic arts. So it's nice to see you here, Riri. Oh, enjoy your nap, Anne-Marie, darling. I'll catch up with you soon. You stay safe out there. So, Lisa, I'm just going to quickly look. Silly me, I need to ask a question for myself and not you, Laura. I'm wondering, meant to teach others, and I'm wondering if you have anything. Okay, Juju, can you see what Ashley Ness has just said? Can you kind of write that down for me, please? And I'll come back to it in a minute. Right, Lisa, I'm just going to see what energies will be around you during your operation, your surgery. Let's have a look. Anne-Marie, see you soon, darling. Okay, let's have a look. Right, Ashley, I'm just going to check this out for, oh dear, it's scattered. Okay. Your energies around this operation, the energies around you with regards to around this surgery time, Lisa, you've got the Four of Pentacles, you've got the Ten of Cups, and you've got the Lovers. Okay, what this is telling me is that though it's going to feel like okay, I need to keep everything close, you know what I mean, because this I think everyone gets this kind of feeling when they're doing an operation. It's like, oh, I need to keep everything small and close because then I can kind of have some control, because any kind of operation does open you up for some sort of vulnerability, because we get knocked out, you know, we have to put our lives, our everything into the trust of people. You know, we might have only met one of them and there's like 15 of them in the room, you know. So oh, Juju's lost internet and connection on YouTube. Okay, all right, okay. Ashley, I'll keep an eye on your comment. Oh, can I pin it and then I'll know? No. So at the start, it's going to be very, very much like that for you. It's going to be, I need to keep everything close, keep everything small, so I know where I'm at, what I'm doing, try and maintain some. Oh, well done, darling, you're back. Try and maintain some control, but then after the operation, or maybe while you're still recuperating, you are going to feel so much better. You're going to feel more emotionally stable within yourself. Maybe this operation may have been affecting your hormonal balance, your chakral balance, anything like that. And this operation is actually going to help realign all that, put all that back into some sort of more solid, a proper alignment, if you know what I mean. So you're definitely going to feel much better and much happier within yourself. And I do feel like you said, you were saying about your confidence and your self-esteem. Like I've said, I think your confidence is fine. I think it's your self-esteem that may be lacking, and I feel that this is really going to help with that. The operation is somehow going to help with that. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. And then you got the Lovers. Lovers is a great cup. My phone's going mad. What is that? Oh, it's you, Kelly. You sent me a message on Instagram. Okay. Yeah, you got the Lovers. The Lovers. Sign of Gemini. Again, I think the Lovers is quite a soulful. It's soulful love, spiritual love. That's how I perceive the Lovers. Blimey, Lisa, don't do things by halves, will you? A hysterectomy and a hernia repair. If you're going to do it all at once. Yeah, I'm not going. That's the Lisa trait, though. I do that. I get an autoimmune disease. I don't just get one, I get two. And you can't have meds because of this one, and you can't have meds for this one because of that one. So yeah, that's the Lisa trait. I swear to God. I swear to God. No, but this all turns out fine, darling. The energies around you are really good. You get a lot of love and support through this as well. A lot of loving. Oh my God, Lisa. Blimey. You and I'll have to have a proper chat, I think, at some point. That's a lot. That is a lot. But yeah, you're lovingly supported through all of it as well. So I can't tell you exactly how the surgery is going to go, but they are the energies around you at the time. Right, Ashley, bear with me, my lovely. I have just got to do Jessica's cards because I did promise her she would be next. And then I will get to you, and I've still got your question up there, so I will keep an eye. I can still see it at present. So I'll have a look. Okay, what we got for Juju? Boys are being really quiet. Maybe I should do readings on the sofa more often than at the desk, because both the dogs are just laying here as good as gold. You know what nightmare there are normally when I'm reading. No worries, Ashley, I won't be a sec. Just do Jessica and I'll be right with you, because I did promise her. I don't break my word. Right, let's have a look. For Juju. Oh. Juju, are you planning on heading off somewhere? Oh, sorry, Fizz. Did that card land on you? Oh, you've got delays in it. Okay, so Juju, if you've been thinking of heading off anywhere, darling, or going somewhere or visiting someone, there are going to be some delays in this, or the actual event itself, the actual nutter, back to Mars, the actual trip or the actual event itself isn't going to go as you anticipated it would, or expect it to go, but it does still turn out to be pretty groovy and a pretty good time. In fact, I feel as well there's an accolade coming your way with regards to this as well. I feel you're going to be hearing something where someone is going to shine a light on you and go, yes, but what you need to understand, Jessica, is that you are good at blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And you have helped this person, that person, that person in this, and this, because you are blah, 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 blah. And I don't think you're going to be expecting that. It's gonna make you turn your head around and go, oh, okay, wasn't expecting that. Do feel you heading somewhere though, going somewhere, and it's not Mars. It's not Mars. But yeah, I do feel you're heading off somewhere. And like I said, it's either going to be delayed or not go as you anticipated it, but it's still going to be good. You might in your mind think, oh, I'm going to head off here. Say you were heading off to the beach, and head off to the beach. We'll hit that beach. We'll have ice cream. We'll do this, do it. But something is going to happen. Either you'll get stuck in traffic, or it will be when you get there, the tide might be in and you expect it to be out, or something is going to happen there. But whoever you're meeting while you're there is going to be shining a light on you, letting you know what you have done and how you have helped people. They get there. It's almost like, I almost feel like they're going to be pinning a medal on your chest. They're not. Sorry, they're not. Your OBE is in the post. No, they're not going to be doing that, but it is some sort of accolade. There's someone appreciating what you do, and you've got a karmic circle coming around you, but it's a good one. It's a good one. It's you being, like I said, acknowledged and paid back for what you have done, for the energies you have sent out. They are now coming back in threefold, in absolutely threefold. Hello, demon face. Yeah, in threefold. Soon, but expect a delay. But it'll be fine. It's not going to be one of those delays that will make you face palm and do all of that. Right, let me just scroll up to Ashley's comment again to make sure I get the question right. Who else keeps their tea bag in their iced tea? Just me. I'm meant to teach others, and I'm wondering if you have any feelings for my direction. Okay, let's have a look. Are you saying, am I meant to teach others? Where's my bins? Let me just double check. I'm meant to teach others, and I'm wondering if you have any feelings for my direction. So you're already saying you are meant to teach others. Scroll back down to the bottom to see what you say. Okay, Ashley, let's have a look. It's quite comforting, this on so far. But I know I'm meant to teach others. It's big subjects. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. So you know you're meant to teach others. What direction? So we're asking the direction of your teachings. What directions? Directions. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, 11:11. Keep seeing 11:11. Oh, now 11:11. I can tell it's my purpose, and I'd love to know anything that comes up about it for you. Okay. Darling, don't do that. Right. It is your calling. I've got the Sun card. It is your calling. The Sun card means it makes you extremely happy, and it has you in the element you should be in. All right. So yes, you are right. You are meant to teach without a shadow of a doubt. There is either a hiccup in some sort of education towards you gaining the necessary paperwork you need or qualifications you need in order to fulfill this. There is a hiccup in that. Okay, I feel it is an admin error by someone who just didn't have their eye on the ball, because I've got the Knight of Swords in reverse come up as well. Now the Knight of Swords, the sword cards talk about legalities, paperwork, those sort of professions as well. You may very well be thinking of going into some sort of legal profession or some sort of teaching something. Well, it is teaching, obviously, because the swords also talk about teaching, but it's there's a hiccup. There is going to be a hiccup with regards to either when you can start, and like I said, it's either to do with some contract misprint or something along them lines. I see 11:11 all the time. There's someone who sorts this out for you, someone who's quite stable, and I feel this person may actually be a mentor to you. Someone you may look up to. It may be a parental figure, someone of a generation up. All right, Ashley. But they're quite stable. I feel they're quite a rock for you. I feel it's someone you already know, because I've got the Queen of Pentacles there, my love. Someone you already know. That they've got your back with regards to it. There is a hiccup. I can't, sorry, there is a hiccup with regards to paperwork. Let me just try and get anything else for you with, or like I said, some sort of contract, or it's like you learn something and then they go, oh yeah, that really helps with this job, but you also need this part of it in order to be able to do it professionally, or something along them lines, or you're missing something because someone hasn't communicated articulately enough. What's tell me, Ashley, with the directions for this? Don't throw them down there. I can't get down there. Sorry, one sec. Oh, wow. That's a lot. You with the car I've got that have jumped out here and flew on the floor. This may be something that you will actually set up on your own. I don't feel you're going to be walking into an actual establishment to do this level of teaching. More studying I need to do, more legal protection for my business or my intellectual property. Or I have a barrier before I can move forward, reaching people. There is, like I said, some hiccup either with not having the correct course per se, or not having the correct modules of a course, or it is, like I said, some sort of paperwork mess up, or legalities, a loophole, or a in some sort of legalities. But what the other thing I'm getting now with these cards that come out here as well, that flew down there for you, I mean, it is your calling. You are absolutely right, it is your calling. There is someone who has your back in helping you get to where it is you want to go, okay? But they're quite a slow moving energy, so they ain't going to rush. So if you say to them, okay, I've realized I've got this hiccup, can you help me, and can we just want to be famous, don't you, demon child? I'm not saying they won't help you, and I'm not saying they haven't got your back. I'm saying they take their sweet time to do it. It's on their time schedule, not your time schedule, and you might start to find that a little frustrating. You might then realize that actually you are more than capable, and you have the tools to move forward and do what you want to do anyway, and that you're the one who can actually sort out where the hiccup was, because we've gone from Knight up to Queen, and the Queen is the Queen of Swords. Again, someone who is very, very much into legalities, but she's a very good teacher, and she's very firm and very fair and very, 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 very good at thinking outside the box in order to get to the answer that she wants to get to. So, and she's also one of those people where if the whole world says there is no way around that situation, she'll go, yeah, that's right, boom, 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 and does it. And I think this is the energy that you will be taking on when you discover there is a hiccup holding you back on what it is you want to do, okay, which moves you forward then at quite a fast pace. And there is someone, there's either children involved here, or there is a memory from it triggers a memory from your past, and it may even bring back someone from your past into the fold with regards to this. Yeah, into the fold with regards to this. There may be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Sorry, I'll put the cards down here because I was kind of run out of them up there. There is a reminiscing here that goes on. Once you've worked out what needs to be done, and like I said, the whole world says, you can't do that, and you go, yeah, I can. Look, I've done this, and there you go, voila, it's working. It brings back a memory. It reminds you of something. It either reminds you of something someone told you when you were younger that goes bing and comes to the forefront of your head. But you're sorted then, and you set off. Nothing stops you then. You are on a go. You are on a go. All right, my lovely. Right, I am. Oh, I've hit a button. Hang on. That's it. I am going to leave you all there. Thank you very much for joining me and having a little chat about the new star sign. Word I want to say. I will see you all again very, very soon. Thank you for letting me read for some of you as well. And yeah, leave me some comments below on what your thoughts or feelings are with regards to this new star sign. If you're watching this after the live is finished, obviously. And I think I'll do another one, but I think if I do another one, I might use that StreamYard, whatever it is, and I might actually pull you up on screen, and we can so put your lippy on if you wear lippy, and we can have a little chat and debate about it. All right. Anyway, Lisa, thank you for joining, darling. It was really lovely to see you. Cheerio, bye, honey. Bye. And you're very welcome, Ashley. Thank you for joining, darling. I really appreciate it. Thank you, all of you that let me connect you and give you a little reading today. I love getting in touch. I just wish I could do it more often. I really, really do. But you all take care, and I will catch up with you very soon. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Do subscribe. Right, where's the end button now? They've moved everything. All right, my lovelies. Love yous. Bye.